Shelley almost got the steal. How about Clark? Oh, she is so smooth.
Holy smokes, another deep three.
Hold on tight, because Caitlin Clark is not just changing the game, she's rewriting the entire playbook. Welcome to the story of how a young phenom from Iowa is making history, turning the WNBA into a billion-dollar powerhouse and transforming women's basketball forever. This is more than just sports. It's a financial revolution, a cultural shift, and the rise of a new icon. Ready to see how Caitlin Clark's legendary talent is fueling a game-changing movement? Let's dive in. Last season, Caitlin Clark was a rookie playing for the Iowa Hawkeyes, a program not traditionally associated with professional-level hype or commercial power. Yet, despite being on the worst team in the league, her presence was seismic. According to a university finance professor who analyzed her influence, Clark accounted for an astonishing 26.5% of all economic activity related to the WNBA during her rookie year. That figure is staggering, implying that her mere entrance into the league was enough to generate more than a quarter of the league's economic activity. This kind of impact is almost unheard of for a rookie, especially on a team with little to no playoff success or widespread recognition. It underscores something profound. Caitlin Clark isn't just a basketball player, she's a phenomenon capable of recharting the league's financial trajectory. One of the clearest indicators of her influence is the dramatic increase in franchise valuation. Take the Indiana Fever, a team that historically was valued at around $90 million. Before Clark's arrival, the Fever was a mid-tier franchise. But in the wake of her breakout season, their valuation has skyrocketed to approximately $340 million, a 278% increase. This inflation in value is comparable to NBA franchise valuations from a decade ago, illustrating how her star power is bridging the gap between women's professional basketball and the most lucrative sports leagues in the world. When a franchise's worth nearly quadruples in a short span, it signals a shift in perception. The league is now seen as a viable, valuable enterprise with room for growth. Merchandise sales tell a similar story. The league experienced a 234% uptick in merchandise sales from a rookie from a Midwest-based school on a struggling team. That's a testament to her marketability and the hunger from fans to connect with her brand. Her influence extends beyond the court, creating new revenue streams and elevating the entire league's profile. To understand Clark's potential cultural impact, it helps to look at history. When Tiger Woods burst onto the golf scene, he was a game-changing athlete who brought unprecedented attention to the sport. His long drives, relentless competitiveness, and charisma transformed golf into a must-watch sport for millions. Almost overnight, Woods became a household name, attracting new fans, sponsors, and media coverage. Caitlin Clark's emergence is reminiscent of that phenomenon. Like Tiger's impact on golf, Clark is bringing a fresh, electrifying style of play to women's basketball, one that combines elite shooting, creative passing, and a competitive fire that captivates viewers. Her ability to perform jaw-dropping plays makes her a must-see athlete, a rarity in any sport, but especially in women's sports, which historically struggle for mainstream attention. One of the most compelling aspects of Clark's rise is the realization that she's not easily duplicated. There's no second Caitlin Clark, just as there's no second Steph Curry. While many players can shoot from deep or showcase athleticism, her unique combination of skills, court vision, and competitive grit makes her a singular talent. Clark's style of play bears striking similarities to Steph Curry's influence in the NBA. Curry's threat from beyond the arc transformed NBA defenses, forcing opponents to extend their coverage and open up the floor for teammates. Clark's shooting, combined with her movement and court awareness, has a similar effect in the WNBA. What's remarkable is that Clark is still only in her second year, and she's already arguably the league's best offensive engine. She's a testament to how a player with her skill set can influence team strategy, defensive schemes, and ultimately, the league's popularity. Clark's influence extends beyond her individual performance. Her presence has ignited conversations about the potential of women's basketball to be a major entertainment product. Her games are now consistently televised, and her star power draws viewers who previously paid little attention to the league. This visibility is crucial. The WNBA, like many women's sports leagues, has long been overshadowed by its male counterparts. Historically, it has struggled with scheduling, marketing, and media coverage. Clark's rise, however, provides a blueprint for how to generate interest. showcase the best talent, promote the sport authentically, and leverage star athletes to attract new fans. In fact, some analysts argue that the league should prioritize featuring Clark in as many televised games as possible, even if it means sacrificing some coverage of other players or teams. The logic is simple. More eyeballs on Clark mean more fans, more merchandise sales, and ultimately, a more financially stable and culturally relevant league. When considering Clark's trajectory, it's not far-fetched to imagine her becoming a billion-dollar athlete, on par with some of the most lucrative sports stars in the world. Her endorsement deal with Nike, reportedly worth $128 million over 8 years, is a sign of her marketability and the commercial potential she holds. Her impact is already comparable to that of Tiger Woods in golf, a sport that saw a renaissance during Woods' peak. Women's basketball is on the cusp of a similar transformation, with Clark leading the charge. Her influence could inspire a new generation of players, attract new audiences, and finally elevate the league's status to that of other major sports. However, realizing this potential requires strategic marketing, consistent promotion, and embracing her as the face of the league. The WNBA has a rare opportunity to harness her star power and turn it into a lasting legacy for women's sports. Caitlin Clark is more than just a talented basketball player, she is a catalyst for change. Her impact on the league's valuation, merchandise sales, media attention, and cultural relevance signals a turning point for women's sports. Like Tiger Woods in golf or Steph Curry in basketball, her influence extends beyond the sport itself. Her presence is a beacon for growth, opportunity, and transformation. As the WNBA continues to navigate its path forward, Clark's star will undoubtedly shine brightest. If the league leverages her popularity effectively through strategic marketing, television promotion, and embracing her as the face of the sport, it can accelerate its growth and secure a brighter, more lucrative future. The question isn't if Caitlin Clark will be a billion-dollar athlete, it's when. And in doing so, she has the potential to redefine what it means to be a superstar in women's sports, and perhaps inspire a new era of athletic excellence and cultural significance.